How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be predicting the next 4 All-Star Game Master Set player items in NHL 24. If you guys do enjoy this video, if you do, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's get into it right now. So basically, people were thinking that we're getting Danny Heatley, we're getting Hurdle, and I understand that because from the moments it would indicate that, but the more you think about it, you see here on the screen, it's a flashback to the 2000 NHL All-Star Game in Toronto. So that's really what it is, guys. All of these MSPs are from the All-Star Game in Toronto of 2000. So this is Team World, and back in the day, they used to have Team World versus Team North America. So we're going to get 4 North America cards next, and I'm going to tell you guys the 4 that I think it might be. See, you have Team North America here, and realistically, guys, Tony Amonte, I don't even think he's in the game, so I'd probably not really mark him down. Bork's got an MSP already. I mean, we already have a John LeClaire team builder. Lindros has a Hut Champs card. McKinnon has an MSP. Messier has an MSP. Madonna's a team builder card. Pronger has a Hutverse card. Richter got the Hut Champs card. Roenick has a team builder. Joe Sakic has an MSP. Shanahan has a team builder. Stevens is not in the game, unfortunately, and Eichmann has an MSP. So that cuts out a lot of players. So if I had to guess, you know, the first player, my first guess would have to be Curtis Joseph. I mean, he's from the Leafs. It makes sense. They have to have at least one Leafs MSP, right? So Curtis Joseph would be the guy for me. And let's see what this card would potentially look like. Here's Cujo. I mean, oh boy. 5'11", 190. I mean, height's not everything in a goaltender, but for sure in a goalie, it could sometimes be a little bit scary. Who knows what his abilities would be, but Curtis Joseph, just looking at him from a height standpoint, I mean, it could be a little bit tough to really justify making a Curtis Joseph card, unless you're a diehard Leafs fan or you're Curtis Joseph, you know, yourself. I mean, that's really the only other way I can think of it, but Curtis Joseph, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he gets juiced out ability, something like that, or I don't know. But maybe the new tuner makes goalies better or something. Who knows? But I wouldn't really expect Curtis Joseph to be, you know, one of the best cards out there you could potentially get. He's just the first guy that I think could get one. We'll see. Maybe they won't do another goalie. I don't know. But I'm just guessing he would be a goalie if they decide to go the goalie route. Looking at the other options, it's tough. I mean, it really is tough. But if I had to make an educated guess, one would think there will be an Owen Nolan card. Owen Nolan hasn't gotten really any cards yet this year. Owen Nolan, I mean, he's just one of the great players that played in All-Star games back then as well. So, I mean, Owen Nolan, what a player in general. But Owen Nolan, if you look at his card right here, that's 6'1", 214, right-handed winger. He's another winger here. We need a center. That's the thing. We need a center, but the centers, we'll see if that's what they decide to go with. We got power forward on him and silver big rig on this base card, so who knows, maybe we'll have like a similar ability type, probably have like an unstoppable force type thing on his MSP if he gets one. And it's custom built, so you can't say, oh, well, his Owen Nolan's 92 would have this speed or this shot. It's all custom build, so no one really knows what the stats would be, which is kind of a good thing. I always say I don't like knowing what a card's going to exactly look like. That's why MSPs are more exciting than just regular like live moment cards and all that stuff. But for me, guys, Owen Nolan, for sure, he's a decent card here. 80 overall. I mean, this is going to be a interesting card. He's got good height and good weight. That's the thing. Owen Nolan would be a good card, so we'll see if I'm right on that one. Who knows? I'm always excited to see like how many I get right when I'm done with these prediction videos, but Owen Nolan's one that I have to predict. Looking at the other ones, I mean, there's not many really great options. But, I mean, they don't really fear giving players that have icon cards MSPs, so I kind of have to go with a defenseman here, and the defenseman I'm going to go with is Phil Housley here. Phil Housley, I mean, at an 88 overall, he's 5'10", 185. The good thing about Phil Housley typically is his shot's pretty cracked. He's an OFD, but who knows? I mean, he's 5'10", 185. I mean, it's not optimal D weight. You want at least probably like 6'1" for a defenseman, really. Phil Housley, I mean, he'd be good for, like, I guess just more offense if you're looking for someone like that. Kind of like you know what card it would remind me of a little bit if it's built out similarly? I would say Ryan Ellis, Nations of Hockey card. It would be very similar to that, at least in my opinion. So we'll see, but Phil Housley, guys, at 5'10", could be good, could be mid, I'm not sure, but for my money, that's who I would think would be a potential one as well. I mean, they always have to have a defenseman at least in there, right? I mean, they had a right D, Newman, and I'm sure they'll have a lefty this week, so Housley would make sense. But let's see who the last potential MSP might be. I'm going to add a center here, but I just don't think it's going to be Lindros, and I'd find it hard to believe it'd be Scott Gomez. Would they really have 2 devil MSPs in the same event? I just don't think so, but it's possible. Other centermen that it could potentially be are Messier, but I doubt it. He already has an MSP. Madonna already has a team builder. I mean, I don't know. There's really no other centers they could really go with. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not sure. I don't know. This last one's really hard for me to guess. I mean, I guess if they don't do a center, they might do another defenseman. I don't know. I mean, if they would go to another defenseman, I'd say Rob Blake's a good potential one. Rob Blake would be a really good one. He'd be 6'4", 220 pounds. He'd be a lot of fun to use. Rob Blake always plays very well in games. Got that great size, great weight. To me, he's one that would make sense for sure. But am I really going to go ahead and say I'm confident about this one? The other 3 I'm pretty confident in. This one I'm really not that confident in, to be honest. I'm really undecided because are they really not going to have one center the whole event? I'd be stunned. I really would be stunned. So we'll see. But I mean, I don't know. Do they care enough to not release a 92 Madonna? Do they care enough to not release a Lindros? I don't know. I'm really not too sure. So that's the thing. I really don't know what they're thinking, but we'll see. I mean, it could make sense for sure. It could make sense. The thing is, guys, I mean, it just depends. It all just depends on what they're looking to do here. Do they want to recycle players, right? And for me, guys, I mean, we had Sakic scored, Roenick scored, Amante, and Whitney scored. So Team North America lost 9-4. So it's tough. I mean, it's really tough, guys, to really say that, like, oh, for sure this player is getting one because they did this in the game. Team North America a little bit harder, I'd say. So for me, guys, it is time. It is simply time to look at potentially Scott Gomez. Scott Gomez. I mean, now that would be a funny card. I just don't think they're going to have 2 devil MSPs. I'd be truly shocked if they did. I really, really would be. Like, you would think that probably, if they'd have a center, it'd probably be like Lindros or something, because it's a Hutchams card. It's not like a team builder, so it's not that broken. But I guess I'd have to say Scott Gomez. I don't know. I'm not really too confident in this last pick. For me, I really think Housley makes a lot of sense. And the others that I mentioned really make a lot of sense. I just can't see it. So let me know what you guys think of my predictions, and let me know who you think the next 4 All-Star cards are going to be tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And be sure to join my Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers to the channel. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.